The narrative of a young person being informed that they will be serving the remainder of their life in prison is one that breaks hearts and elicits feelings of compassion from people all across the world. When such news comes, it causes us to think about the circumstances that led to such a severe sentence, as well as the effect that it will have on the life of the adolescent. The courtroom is the location where this kind of incident takes place, and it is also the location where the teen is most likely to react to the sentence that is handed down. In this essay, we'll investigate the responses that a young person can have when confronted with a life sentence that was incorrectly handed down in court. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at teenagers reacting to a life sentence gone wrong in courtroom. Yeah, you heard it right. To begin, it is absolutely necessary to comprehend the gravity of a sentence of life in prison. When a young person first realizes that they'll spend the rest of their lives imprisoned, it can be quite stressful and frightening for them to come to terms with this reality. It is a form of punishment that not only impacts the individuals in question, but also their families and other loved ones. It is possible that the youngster will have feelings of shock and disbelief when the judge reads the sentence aloud in the courtroom, which may result in an explosion of emotions. It is possible that the adolescent would scream, cry, or even fall to their knees in an attempt to comprehend what has just taken place. When the severity of the punishment finally sinks in, the teenager may experience feelings of desperation and helplessness for two reasons. They can have the impression that there is no point in trying to plan for the future because there's nothing that can be done to improve their circumstances. It's possible that the reality of spending the rest of their lives behind bars will hit them hard, causing them to feel an overwhelming sense of hopelessness. They could get the impression that their life is over and that there's nothing left for them to live for. Thirdly, the teenager may have feelings of regret and guilt for the behaviors that they have taken. They may comprehend the gravity of their actions and have feelings of remorse as a result of what they've done. It is possible that the moment they come to terms with the fact that their acts have resulted in a life sentence will mark a turning point in their lives. They could start to think about the decisions they've made and the repercussions that come with those choices. They may also begin to consider the ways in which they may make apologies for the damage that they have caused. Fourthly, the teenager could harbor feelings of animosity and resentment towards the legal system. People could have the impression that the trial was not conducted fairly or that the punishment was excessively severe. They may also have the impression that they were not given a chance to properly explain their conduct or that their acts were misconstrued. It's possible that these feelings of wrath and resentment will cause the person to lose trust in the judicial system and grow disillusioned with it as a result. Last but not least, the teenager could experience feelings of alienation and loneliness. They can get the impression that their loved ones and society have given up on them altogether. They may have feelings of isolation and disconnect from the outside world as a result of the awareness that they will spend the rest of their lives incarcerated. It may be exceedingly challenging for them to come to grips with the fact that they will no longer have their independence and the opportunity to choose for themselves. In conclusion, a teenager reacting to a life sentence gone wrong in the courtroom may have a range of emotions. The severity of the punishment may cause them to feel shock, despair, regret, anger, and loneliness. It's essential to understand that the impact of such a sentence goes beyond the individual and affects their loved ones and society as a whole. The justice system must take into consideration the circumstances that led to the crime and the potential for rehabilitation when determining a sentence. It's essential to provide teenagers with opportunities to make amends for their actions and to reintegrate back into society if possible. It's a challenging and complex issue that requires a thoughtful and nuanced approach. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section down below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.